Hey guys, Mary Meet, and welcome to the throat chakra video. And I mentioned that in the last video, the heart chakra is something that's really important to me. It's something that I've worked with a lot. And that also goes for this one. The throat chakra, this is one that I have worked with extensively. Being a writer, being a creative person, being a person who wants to express myself and get my ideas across, this is a really important chakra to me. So the throat chakra is also called Visuddha, which is purification. All right. The color can be blue or turquoise, and this is kind of where people part ways on the throat chakra. Well, some people see the last three chakras as being the colors turquoise, indigo, and then violet. Some people, myself included, see them as being blue, then purple, then white for the crown chakra. And this company has interpreted it as light blue instead of turquoise or blue. So I don't know. And they've interpreted the third eye as dark blue. So that would kind of go along with the turquoise dark blue, but yeah, I don't know. Everyone kind of has their own way. That's cool. This is not the color I would have chosen. I would have used kind of that same dark blue. Because that's my particular association. So the sound for the throat chakra is hum, H-A-M. The element is sound, because this is about communication, and the verb is I speak. So it's really about communication. It's about self-expression, and this chakra is more about creativity to me. Now, the sacral chakra, the belly chakra, is where a lot of people see creativity coming from. However, to me, this is about self-expression, and the creativity that you feel that comes from your belly doesn't mean anything unless you can filter it through the throat chakra, which is where you find your voice. Okay, this is how you communicate that idea, how you manifest whatever thing you want to create and share it with the world. So for me, this is really the chakra that's more about creativity. If it does come from the belly, it expresses itself through the throat. So again, one of those things, your mileage may vary. Different people have different feelings on that, but this one is very much about creativity for me. And here we go, located above the something bone. It's your throat, essentially. Its function is communication in all forms, verbal, written, and body. And it has the little music notes here. So again, creativity. It is about expressing yourself. Ooh. And dropping your candle, clearly. So, there we go. Alrighty. Now, the stones that I have, and again, I've got blue because I go blue, then purple, then white or silver for the crown chakra. Now, the stones that I have do tend to be in those color ways. And first we're going to start with Amazonite. And Amazonite, again, I'm a writer, I'm a blogger, I, make these videos. Self-expression and creativity are very, very important to me. So I have Amazonite kind of everywhere. Amazonite filters the information that you receive, combining it with intuition. Okay, and that's really important. This kind of combines our sensory information with the upper two chakras. So this helps you understand different points of view. It helps, it heals the throat chakra, to facilitate loving communication. And it's really about expressing yourself, helping you find your voice. And that is why I tend to use this for the throat, because it is all about finding your voice, and the throat is where your voice comes from. So, in a very mundane sense and in a metaphysical sense. Next we have blue apatite, and I love this stone. It's always, I don't know if that'll help you see the color, it's such a pretty, like a greenish blue. Oops. And that's where we drop our stone. I'm not having the best day today. Let's see. Okay, this is... Alrighty. nothing to see here. Everything's fine. So I may edit that out. Now, you know what? I'm probably going to leave it in because, you know, it's funny. Fuck it. Okay, Blue Appetite is about inspiration, connection to spiritual guidance. So again, it's bringing in that information that you get from those upper two chakras and allowing you to express that. This is about public speaking, group communication. This also stimulates your intellect and your creativity. So a lot of stones you'll find kind of work for... A lot of throat chakra stuff is intellect as well, whereas the third eye chakra is about intellect but also kind of psychic knowing or seeing. So yeah, so things get a little muddy. Not muddy, they just get kind of blended in the upper chakras. So Blue Appetite. And here we've got Blue Lace Agate, and this activates and heals the throat chakra, which, yay. This is actually one of my favorite stones. I actually use this for sleep too, which is neither here nor there. But I love this stone. The color in it is so serene and gorgeous, and it's just always been one of my favorites. So this allows free expression of thoughts and feelings. This counters your fear of judgment and repressing feelings because of that fear of judgment. And this actually helps you verbally express your spiritual truths. So again, we're filtering it down through the crown chakra, through the third eye, and expressing through the throat. And here we've got Blue Topaz, and I love this piece. This is just a gorgeous piece. This supports affirmations and manifestation. Okay, so when we tell ourselves affirmations in the morning, you can do it, you know, whatever affirmations you use, this is going to support that. And manifestation comes from that, and that is a very verbal kind of practice. It's a very expressive practice. This is about confidence, which you need to be able to express yourself, philanthropy, honesty and openness, and this is, it will help you find influence based on your knowledge, okay, and your wisdom. So, you know, it's not about just being charismatic, but it's being charismatic because you actually know what you're talking about, if that makes sense. Again, this is good for throat chakra, for verbalization, and it's also really helpful in the arts. So I should have more of this in addition to the Amazonite I have everywhere. So, and here we've got, I need you guys to look at this piece. This is a gorgeous piece of kyanite that I got. I'm just blown away by how blue it is and how shiny it is. It is really one of the prettiest pieces of kyanite I've ever seen. So, kyanite, this actually aligns all your chakras and clears the pathways. Okay, so this is really good to use anywhere. However, it clears blockages and it clears the fears that keep you from speaking your truth. Okay, this encourages self-expression and communication, and it creates a pathway for spiritual and psychological truth. So again, this is all about purity of truth, purity of intention, purity of expression. Okay, it releases confusion, and it makes a way for logical thought. So again, there's that kind of intellect being brought in. This strengthens your voice for performers or for public speakers. So yeah, super good throat chakra energy here. Again, it's so pretty. I kind of want to just keep looking at it, but we need to move on. But that blue is so pretty. Okay, we're moving on. Now, here we've got aquamarine. And aquamarine, I kind of used this in place of what I wanted to use, which is rutilated quartz. Because rutilated quartz to me is about expression. However, I want to use that for a different chakra. So, aquamarine was kind of my last minute substitution. And it's really good for kind of setting the stage in a personal way for communication. This is about, it brings harmony, it reduces stress, so that's good for communication. It invokes tolerance and overcomes judgmentalism, so also good things for communication, throat chakra stuff. It calms your mind, it filters the information that you receive, and it clarifies your perception so you know clearly what's going on, okay? It clears that confusion, and it clears any kind of blocked communication, okay? So anytime the throat chakra is blocked and you're not able to express yourself, or anytime you're just having a misunderstanding with somebody, this is going to help clear that. So this promotes your self-expression. It also clears your aura. And I think that's really kind of important when you're communicating with others, is to clear your aura. I mean, have that protection in place so you're not, I don't know, I mean, if you're having arguments, if you're having disagreements, that sort of thing, that can really kind of block your aura. So, yeah, this is going to help clear that, you know, get you nice and happy and healthy. I'm sorry, it shields the aura. It doesn't clear it, but it shields it. So that's going to help keep you from absorbing other people's stuff when you're trying to talk to them. So now here we've got a stone, and I really am feeling drawn to this stone. It's something I haven't worked with much, but I kind of love it. It's just never been one that I kind of had my hands on, you know, at a time that I had time to use it. So this is sodalite. And this unites logic and intuition. Again, we're bringing that intellect into everything. This is good for it kind of facilitates your drive for truth and your idealism, okay? This helps you remain true to yourself and stand up for your beliefs. So, again, it's about expressing yourself, being yourself, finding your voice. So this also brings harmony and solidarity to group work. Again, communication. It stimulates trust and companionship. It clears mental confusion, and it helps you, again, to verbalize your feelings. This keeps you from being oversensitive or defensive, which are things that are going to block communication. And it's actually just really good for healing throat problems. Anytime you have any kind of sore throat or, you know, any sort of issue like that, it's a good stone just for that. And, wow, it's actually really clear. This is, you know, usually not a very translucent stone, but there's a really translucent bit right there. Anyways, I love blue. Green is my favorite color, but as far as stones, I'm always really drawn to blue, so that is that. Now, for the oils, yeah, these are oils. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to smell. You know, and it is, for the throat, you kind of want things that clear your throat. So you can kind of take a cue from cough drops, okay? Because that's what they're there for. Now we're going to start, the one that I'm not sure of because it's very, very, very strong is eucalyptus. And I'm going to start real slow with this. I'm going to do 7 drops of eucalyptus. And eucalyptus is good for the respiratory system. You know, again, you get that eucalyptus mint in your cough drops. It's just really good for your throat in general. And so anything that's going to clear the throat is good for communication. So, let's see. See how easy it'll go. This is not cooperating. 1. 2. I'm going to fast forward. Yeah, I didn't want to go crazy with that because that can turn really medicine-y really fast. So, the next one we have is juniper berry. Yeah, it's much milder. And juniper, it purifies the air that we breathe, and it helps nervous tension, and it eases speech, okay? So it's kind of along the same lines. Purifying the air that we breathe, I kind of see that as clearing the air, which is kind of a communication thing. So that's kind of where I'm maybe, I don't know, I'm kind of bringing my own truth into it. So again, your mileage may vary. So we're gonna do 15 drops of juniper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. That smells good. I may actually end up adding a little bit more of that. we'll see. Alrighty, now this last one, this is an oil that I love. I never really get a chance to use it. I use it a lot for divination, okay? Because the Sibyls in ancient Greece, you know, in the Temple of Apollo, would burn bay leaves and inhale the smoke, and that's how they would deliver their messages. So, I don't know, I always kind of see it in that sense. It does work for communication too, because they are communicating from the other world or the spirit world. But it's also really great just for communication. It's good for courage and focus. Focus is great when you're trying to communicate. Inspiration, definitely. Creativity and fortitude. So we're going to go kind of heavy on this because I really love bay oil. I mean, it smells amazing. I'm going to go 25 drops on that. No, you know what? I'm going to go 21 drops because I don't want to overpower everything else. So I just really love it. So, alrighty, let's see how this is. Give it a shot. I don't want it to be like overpoweringly bay, but bay is kind of like a nice base scent for, you know, eucalyptus is really strong, really potent. Juniper, I may add some more juniper because juniper is not super strong. So let's see what we got. Yeah, that eucalyptus still overpowers everything. And I am getting the juniper. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add, let's see, 4 more juniper, so that brings that to 19. And actually, the bay, I feel like I could go stronger on the bay. So I'm going to. We're going to add 6 more of that to make it 27 drops each. Because it really, the other 2 are kind of overpowering it. Eucalyptus is overpowering everything, so let's see, I said 6 more. 1, 6. Let's see how that is. We may even bump that bay up more. And it could be that the bay that I'm using is a little bit older than some of the oils, so it may not be quite as potent, so that may be part of it, so. Oh, okay, now that's nicely balanced. That actually kind of, I like it, again, and I think I've said this before, where you can't exactly tell what each of the components are. Like maybe you get a little, okay, well this is a little bit of bay, or this is a little bit of eucalyptus, but where everything blends so nicely that it just becomes this kind of harmonious blend. And I think we're there. Yeah. I think any more of the bay would make it a little bit too sweet. Yeah. Okay. So I'm happy with that. So that was it. That was the throat chakra. Let me know what you guys think. Again, you know, let me know. I love getting comments. I'm sorry I'm not the best at responding to comments quickly, mostly because the app on my phone doesn't make that an easy process at all. Yeah, I mean, I can do it on the computer, but usually when I'm on the computer, I'm actually watching YouTube, and I forget about comments, so that's my fault. I need to get better at it, but I do like hearing from you guys. Let me know which of the chakras you're kind of connecting to so far. Let me know if you kind of vibe with the throat chakra like I do, if you're a creative person. And I know a lot of people who watch my channel are very creative. A lot of pagans are very creative. So I know that's kind of a thing. Let me know if this is one that kind of has special meaning for you too. So that's it. Hope you guys are having a great day, and blessed be. Bye-bye.